It took me 4 years from my first symptom to get an ALS diagnosis. And 4 years is on the longer side, but for 90% of people living with ALS, there is no blood test you can run, there is no clinical test you can do to definitively say, yes, this is ALS. What you have to do is cross off every other option. So they basically test for anything else it might be. Once all of those options are exhausted, they are able to say, okay, this is officially ALS. So it's a rule out diagnosis, which means it can take a long time if you're not presenting the way doctors expect you to present. Mine was presenting a little bit differently in that it was only affecting one limb for over 4 years before it started to affect another limbs. I also think, I'm young and relatively healthy otherwise, so I think they were probably hesitant to give me a death sentence of a diagnosis. The benefit to getting a diagnosis quickly is that you can enroll in clinical trials. Once you've had symptoms for over 2 years, you can no longer be in trials. So I missed that window, but I personally don't regret it taking so long because I don't think I was ready to accept a diagnosis. While I did miss the opportunity to join trials, none of the trials in that 4-year window have been revolutionary, so I don't think I missed much. But I think in the future, the faster you can get diagnosed, the better. 10% of the cases are genetic, so they can do a blood test, but 90% of cases are sporadic. They can all present very differently at different speeds, at different parts of the body, so it's just a disease we really don't know much about, and so it takes a little bit longer to diagnose.